Well, hello there, and welcome to yet another beautiful day for an adventure. As you guys know who follow my channel, I'm not much of a movie filming locations guy, but if I run into something cool, I definitely will film it. And there's one cool thing that I have not seen that I would like to today, and that is the wood chipper from the movie Fargo. And hopefully it'll still have the legs sticking out of the top of it. To do that, we are going to have to go all the way up to Fargo, North Dakota. And so that is what today's adventure is going to be. We might stop and check out a couple things along the way, or we'll head right up to Fargo. It'll be at the visitor center up there. And so I've never been to Fargo, North Dakota. That'll be another state we can scratch off the list. And this should be a fun adventure. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. Wow, we couldn't have asked for a nicer day to do a road trip like this. My goodness. We've got a big sky in front of us with beautiful clouds. We are about 160 miles outside of Fargo right now, past St. Cloud, Minnesota. And I just have to say, Minnesota, if you haven't been here, it is an amazing state to drive through. Lots of stunning scenery. Oh my goodness, look at this, a solar farm. I think this is the first solar farm that I've ever documented in Tommy Travels history. Look at all of those. That goes on for quite a ways here. Wow. And on a day like this, there's a lot of power being generated, it looks like. We've gone off the beaten path here to some small towns in Minnesota, and one thing I love about doing that, you never know what you're gonna run into. We've got some cool motorcycles going by over here. Look at those. But that is not the reason we stopped off here. I believe the town that we're in is called Parker's Prairie or something like that. Just a beautiful small town, but the reason we pulled off is because of this thing. I don't know what this is, but it is, oh, we are in Parker's Prairie is the name of the town. The Lions Club project in 1992 dedicated to the memory of Lion Roger Smith. And I believe this might be some type of a steam-powered locomotive or tractor. Well, maybe not a tractor. Maybe a tractor. Look at the tire on here. I think this is like a steam-powered tractor of some type. Look at this. Look at that steering wheel. And all the gears. I don't know what I'm looking at. But it sure is cool. I had to stop by for a second and take a closer look. So yeah, I'm guessing this was a tractor. There's a step up to get onto the platform here, and then a whole bunch of levers to pull and knobs to turn. Looks like that's a pressure gauge right there in the middle. It's weird to think that we're looking at this little roadside attraction here, but really back in the day somebody spent hours and hours working their craft right from this very spot. I wish there was a sign somewhere giving us more information about this particular machine and exactly what it did. Looks like they have it lit up at night as well. One thing we do know, it was made by Case. It looks like it says March 2nd, 1899 or 1889. I think that may be 1889 right there. Wow, these tires are amazing. And just off the highway, I noticed this barn in New York Mills, Minnesota, where we have run across a little sculpture park. Look at the guy on the tractor over here with some picnic tables. I don't know what they sell in this barn, but there's probably some food that you can enjoy on these picnic tables. Little gazebo. And out here in front of the barn, they've got an amazing little sculpture park. Look at that. I believe that is to represent the Twin Towers. There's no signs or anything, but this one looks just like the Duluth Lift Bridge. We have been at that location a couple times in Tommy Travels history. And look at this, they've even got the Eiffel Tower. A much, much smaller version of the Eiffel Tower, but the Eiffel Tower nonetheless. That is a thing of beauty. And look at these dinosaurs. They've got a Triceratops right next to a T-Rex, built at a time when they used to always be standing up like that. Wow, this place is amazing. And if you need to rest a spell, they've got this giant Adirondack New York Mills chair that you can rest on. And it's even complete with the map of Minnesota, with our location represented by this little heart right here. Looks like we're right by the border. We don't have far to go to get to Fargo. We are a little bit further down the road, but not quite in Fargo yet. We are in Prairie, Minnesota, to see this. That is the world's largest turkey, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, 22 feet tall and a thing of beauty. Look at that. They have a little bench here for kids to get their picture taken in front of it. The waving flag, absolutely beautiful. Look at the size of these talons right here. Wow, it goes way up there. I love that yellow beak. What a beautiful bird. And so far he's survived a lot of Thanksgivings around here, it looks like. So this is actually the second world's largest turkey right here. The first one was right here as well, made of paper mache. Unfortunately, it met an untimely demise in a ball of flames, which is apparently what happens when you try to fix something with a blowtorch that is made of paper mache. And now this one is here in its place and just as big and beautiful as ever, right here in Prairie, Minnesota. And I'm not sure what this one is made out of. Not sure exactly what that is, but it feels like something less flammable than paper mache. And look at who's here to greet us into Fargo, North Dakota. This very amazing and colorful buffalo. Hello, Mr. Buffalo. Welcome to Tommy Travels. There's Highway 94, and we have made it to Fargo, North Dakota. That is the visitor center. That's a big place. Looks like an agricultural building of some kind. So here's where we came in, and it's a very cool little visitor center. Places to sit down, all sorts of local information about Fargo and dining guides, Moorhead, Minnesota. Oh, look at this. Oh, we may have to get one of these for me and my good buddy Robert, if these are indeed magnets. And they are. Oh, all right, we have come to the right place. But the reason we're really here is for this right there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the wood chipper from the movie Fargo. Wow, I just can't believe it. I'm standing right here in front of the actual wood chipper, and yes indeed, there is still a leg sticking out of it. Poor Steve Buscemi has seen his better days. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now every time I see that movie, I'll know that I have seen and touched and been right by this same wood chipper used in the movie. I can see the allure of why people would like to do movie locations. And look, they even have a piece of firewood right there going in too. And it's just so cool, all the little details. And look at this. Eager beaver. I love that. And then right next to the wood chipper, they've got the old movie poster. There won't be a better film than this all year from Siskel and Ebert. Fargo, a new thriller by Joel and Ethan Coen. A lot can happen in the middle of nowhere. It sure can. And then there was an FX version of it as well. And I love this. Aw, geez, here we go again. And then some quilted versions of the movie. Look at these. A nice, beautiful quilt. And it's got scenes of murder and mayhem going on all over. And then they've got another one over here. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so glad I got a chance to stop by here today. And if that's not enough, they've got a whole case. Look at that. The original screenplay from Fargo right here. Oh, wow. This is a hat that was given out to everyone on the production of the crew for Fargo. That is a promotional ice scraper. And look at, there's the cast and crew of the movie. Wow. And there it is. There is our wood chipper right there. And this is a picture of the Coen brothers signing said wood chipper. Right here. Look at that. Wow. I just came across something really cool right outside of the visitor center. They've got their own little Fargo version of the Walk of Fame. Right here in the sidewalk. That one is Toby Keith right there. Jethro Tull. Some of these I probably won't know. Like that one, I'm not sure who that is. This one is Debbie Reynolds over here. Not sure who some of these are. Jerry Snowman. Oh, that actually says Jerry Reed Snowman with his handprints right there. Looks like we've got Little Texas. I haven't heard of them, but there's all their handprints. Pat Boone. Oh, wow. All sorts of people around here. Conway Twitty. And Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. This just goes on and on. There's Bobby V down there. Look at this, the Great Walindas. All their handprints and those tiny ones in the middle. That's from 1991. And so yes, this is the Fargo Walk of Fame. That is what it's called. There is the artist. His name is Mike Stevens. This was originally located on the city sidewalks in front of his print shop, Express Press, in downtown Fargo. Then it was moved here in 2000. The first inductee was jazz trumpeter Al Hurt, and since then, all sorts of movie stars, musicians, authors, athletes, people from all over have put their handprints and signatures on the sidewalk, including Def Leppard. Look at that. In 1993, September 1st. And rock groups are represented very well here. We just saw Def Leppard. This is Billy Squier. And the square over, Metallica. Awesome. And Jimmy Walker. Dynamite. Oh my gosh. They've even got the Oak Ridge Boys. All their handprints. I remember seeing them in concert live at Six Flags in St. Louis when I was a kid. Right next to Alan Jackson. Signed that in July 20th, 1992. And this sidewalk comes all the way down here, full of all sorts of different names. I can't read everyone, there's not enough time for that. So we will just end it with who used to be one of the richest men in the world, Bill Gates from Microsoft. Look at that. Wow. What a fun, cool, absolutely beautiful weather day to come and visit a place like this. And also right outside the visitor center, they have a replica wood chipper in this little circle surrounded by very beautiful, colorful, amazing flowers. And it is Fargo's #1 photo op. You can do a photo op inside too, but if you want a nice outdoor one, this is the place to be. Oh my goodness, look at this. Right down the street from the wood chipper, there is this place. Space Aliens Bar and Grill. They've got some pizza being thrown around. I love that tie-dye t-shirt. Serving up some ribs. And look at this. These two riding around in their UFO-themed 50s car. She's got her hair in the curlers there. And he just lost his hat from driving around in there. Probably good idea to remove hat and glasses if you're gonna ride around in one of those things. Oh, I think I called it Space Aliens Bar and Grill, but it's actually Grill and Bar. But that's okay. Earthlings are welcome. And here's the entrance to the place. It looks like we're gonna be walking right into a spaceship here. I love that. The hatch is open. I love the theming here. They've got this alien football player who's passing the ball to this alien football wide receiver, getting ready to catch it. And if you happen to live in the Fargo area, they are looking for some cooks. And if you can cook, you can make $19 an hour here. So here's where we came in. We are greeted by the Space Aliens guy, and it looks like a little mini gift shop here. And some redemption prizes, because I think they have video games here. Got some planets on the wall, and look at these two guys. Hanging out, having a nice cold beverage today. Here's the entrance to the restaurant, where you are greeted by all sorts of amazing coolness. From floor to ceiling. Look at that, and there's Earth right up there in the middle. That is wild. Aliens all over the place. Quite artistic. I like these space alien clocks that they have up here with some artwork, and look at this. One of the alien autopsy space creatures right here. I don't know how they got him here, but that is amazing. And then through this door, they have a bar area with a whole bunch of TVs that you can watch, some games, a claw game it looks like, wonderful bar, place to sit down. This looks like a great place to chill after a fun, long drive adventure today. And so we are seated here at the bar, and look at this Space Aliens menu. Wow. Let's take a look and see what they have. They have, let's see, appetizers, soups and salads, it looks like, steak and potatoes, award-winning barbecue, and they've got gourmet fire roasted pizza. That looks pretty good too. I don't know if I'm in the mood for a whole bunch of ribs and I've got a 4-hour drive back home. I think just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna try their awesome looking pizza. And while we wait for our pizza, we have a little bit of free popcorn here that we can enjoy as well. That's a nice touch. And so some free popcorn, let's give it a try. You know what? This is just totally white popcorn, so it doesn't look like there's anything on it, but it does have a very buttery flavor. I like that. So far, this place is doing great. And in this corner over by the bar, they've got what appear to be slot machines. That's what I thought they were, but they're actually electronic pull tab machines, which is kind of nice because that means you don't have to buy them from the little booth and rip them open, and then people put them all over the bar and all over the floor and stuff. It's kind of gross. So if you like pull tabs, there's electronic pull tabs for you. I'm not a gambler, so I won't be doing that. And then over here they have a claw machine where you can win a White Claw. A bottle of White Claw, which apparently is an alcoholic beverage because it says that you must be 21 to play. And I don't drink, so I won't be doing that either. This little corner of the bar it just isn't for me. And here it is, our pizza has arrived. And that looks delicious. And it's not too big either. I don't want to get stuffed on my ride home. So I'm probably gonna have a couple of pieces of this and box it up. One of the first tests to find out if you got a good pizza, let's see if it does a nice cheese pull, like the Chicago ones do. Oh, yes. That is a legit cheese pull right there. And so here we go. Let's try a little bite here. Very cheesy. Good flavor. And the crust is crunchy, which is always good in a pizza. I like it. Very, very good. I would recommend coming here to this place if you're ever in the Fargo area. I like these guys, these little alien guys, sitting around all over the place, having fun. And look at this, they even have an arcade area with all sorts of arcade games. I don't know what exactly this is, but they've got a cool basketball game you can play. All sorts of stuff. Oh, look at this motorcycle game. Wow. Halo. And the biggest Space Invaders I've ever seen. Wow. Look at the size of this. Those are the guns you can sit and fire at these things. Oh my goodness. That's come a long way since the little Atari games we played when we were kids. That is for sure. Wow. That looks fun. Oh, look who they have here. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson. From Lost in Space. That is amazing. And you can even get Space Aliens honey mustard, buffalo wing, or barbecue sauce. Who knew? Well, as we take one final look around Space Aliens Grill and Bar here in Fargo, North Dakota, with all the planets above our head, this place is amazing. We have had a fun day of adventures today. Bunch of stop-offs on our way to Fargo. Got to see a cool sculpture garden. Got to see the world's largest turkey. And then we got to top it off with some delicious pizza. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. Thank you all so much for all of the support that you've given me so far, and until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Buffalo. You are an awesome host at the Visitor Center and Fargo in general. It was great to meet you, and I'm sure I will see you again. And if you do come here with a laser gun, please make sure it's stored safely here behind the glass. And the rock groups are right. And the rock... Yeah.